And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think they have to be a little worried about Justin Upton. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Eric Cousins is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Batting second.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Matt, and Hendricks is another one of those well-respected umpires. Some say he favors one side of the plate from time to time, but most of the time, it's not very noticeable. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Pollock, but he won't get there. It falls in. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Gordon backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Here's Justin Upton now. The average coming in just shy of 200. So maybe a hit or 2 in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. Ball 1. Upton waiting. Now the 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And he'll make it to second base on what ought to be ruled a passed ball. And with 2 outs, that one could come back to haunt him. Upton awaits the 1-2. Hard liner to center field. Pollock is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Two and 1 now to Gordon. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1. And now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Now batting, A.J. Pollock. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Tell you what, that speed kills you, Matt. He walked him to get on. He nibbled, trying to make him swing the bat, and he didn't. And now he's on first base, and he falls behind this hitter 2-0. That speed will kill you.
3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Now a snap throw to first. And the runner back. A runner at first with no outs here. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Liner toward right center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Now at the plate, Ben Gamble. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot too. Leadoff man at third with one down. And this one gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. One out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Simmons onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
The 1-2 pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there. I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Gamble arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
First baseman.
So digging in now, C.J. Cron. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Gordon ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate. Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Colin Park would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Sliced hard on the ground. Gloved by Headley. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill. He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Batting 6.
Here's Chase Headley, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
0-1, here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Upton. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Starting the offensive production with a bang here. That's their first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving it out to the wall and over. He's into second with a ground rule double.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Swing and a line drive. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show as we're set to go here in the third from the Bronx.
Catcher, Colin Park.
Colin Park is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Standing in, Jace Peterson. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Ready with the 0-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Digging in to try it again, Eric Cousins. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side. Striding in once again, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Gordon.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back easily. He's set. Here it comes. A.J. Pollock will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back standing. A runner at first with no outs here. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Set to deal on 2-2. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's a line drive to left field on a ball that was right down the middle. I know it's early in the game, and sometimes hitters will tell you what a pitcher has. If he doesn't start to put that ball in the corners, it's going to be a short game for him.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
And he lays off for ball one. Here it comes on 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. None out, runners at first and second. And a double steal try here. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back in standing. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Tomas. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Chase Headley. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Yankees leave him loaded, but they're digging in for his second at-bat, Andrelton Simmons. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lays off 1-0.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Outside. 3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now. Settling in now, Justin Upton comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Here's another 1-2. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 24.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Greg Bird. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the right. That's a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And here's a ball hit in the air. Balbuena has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swinging a hard liner to center field. But he'll close fast out there as he puts it away chest high, and the runner will be forced to head back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's D. Gordon now. Last time through was a base hit. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The Yanks. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Cole Calhoun.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Now here's the pitch. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous two. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. One away.
For the Angels, first baseman, C.J. Cron.
C.J. Cron is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Headley is up with it, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Stepping in, Colin Park comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first. Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
In now, Jace Peterson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs. Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Angels strand. Digging in and looking for more, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
1-1.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. No problem here. 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Ben Gamble. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Pitch on the way. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Up next
Ready once again, Aaron Judge. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he takes ball one.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a check swing here and a little looper. And Simmons will make the play here to retire the side. Ready once again, Eric Cousins. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. Calling for it, Gamble. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ball one.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going night.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Here's Yasmani Tomas. Couple of walks for him thus far. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. And a slider tails outside for ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Full count.
Pitch on the way. Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Chase Headley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. (2-0) now.
Hey, this at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Calhoun is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cole Calhoun. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1-1.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Digging in once again, C.J. Cron. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a ball, 1-0. Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
2-1.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Blaine Hardy gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Blaine Hardy.
Striding in once again, Greg Bird. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And a curveball that started low and broke
1-1.
lower. Ball 1. 1-1. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is fouled at the plate. Here he comes again. 1-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Simmons is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that misses. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 1-1 now to Iglesias. Check swing grounder to the right side. Cron has it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. D. Gordon. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends. Pablo Sandoval will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Pablo Sandoval.
Tommy Kingley is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base. Colby Rasmus will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 28, Colby Rasmus.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in, Jace Peterson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Jace Peterson.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Eric Cousins. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
The 0-2 delivery. Softly on a line to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pablo Sandoval is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now. Chris Iannetta is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
A.J. Pollock is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Got him. So striding in, Ben Gamble. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Slice down the left side, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Drilled to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Jake Marisnick will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 6, Jake Marisnick.
First delivery to him on the way. A called strike on the inside corner.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Here comes the 0-1. Off is Marisnick. hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Yasmani Tomas. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Yasmani Tomas.
Scorched to third. Sandoval has it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Jake Marisnick will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. In now is Andrelton Simmons. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Betances is ready. Here it is on 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here's the 1-2. In the air out to right. Judge is under it. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Mike Trout 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And Trout has himself a base hit.
Boy, that was a big hook, and did he stay in there or what? That ball looked like it started behind him and came back over the plate, and he was able to get a base hit on it.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. The 2-1 pitch. Lays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk it, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Now the Yankee Stadium crowd, 52,000 plus on their feet. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Cole Calhoun. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Iglesias into shallow left, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. About set for baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Today, it's the home opener for this new season. Afternoon baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in New York. It's the home opener of this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Batting second, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one.
Nope,
that's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matty, some people say Gary is more of a pitcher's umpire because he features a wider strike zone than some. But I think he's at least pretty consistent about it.
Popped up. Lester with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are two down.
Batting third, center fielder number 27.
Now in the box, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Line drive to left. Gardner is going to have room out there as he puts this away to. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Peterson has it, and he's set down 1 away.
Batting second.
So digging in now, A.J. Pollock. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he misses again, 2-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Too tight. With that one, 3-0. Here it is on 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Batting fourth.
He's hitting just
Right
above the
fielder,
banner 300
Aaron
mark on the season
Judge.
coming into this one. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in standing. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Oh and 1, here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to third. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back to Yankee Stadium after this. Standing in, Justin Upton. The matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Cole Calhoun will stand in now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch, I don't know how you swing at that pitch. Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Here's Lester now on 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting sixth.
Into the box, C.J. Cron. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Pitch is popped up. Bird has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Luis Valbuena now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And he lays off there 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. In there, 1-2 now. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now batting, Greg Bird, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Baseman, Greg Bird.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And this is taken in by Upton for the first out.
Batting sixth.
Ready now, Gary Sanchez. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit low. Ball 3. 3-1. Here it is. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Batting 8.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Ready on 1-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here's the pitch on 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Calhoun has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show as we're set to go here in the 3rd from the Bronx.
Catcher,
Colin Park is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Now Lester deals the 1-2. And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. This is line to left, and the Halos have their first hit of the game.
Batting 9th.
At the plate,
Second
Jace
baseman.
Peterson. He's hitting in the 270s
Peterson.
on the season coming into this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. A runner at first with no outs here. Runners off for second. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1. Here's Lester's offering. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Once again, a 3-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Eric Cousins, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Now Lester's 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
Good looking sinker on the inside corner. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, there's another single. Now they're first and second, 1 out. You better get this guy early, though. That's what the good ones do. They settle in. You better take advantage while you have him in trouble.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. The 1-0 pitch. And a double steal try here. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And he's safe.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here. Trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the second deck and gone.
That's why he's a superstar, the grand slam. You pay the price to watch him play, and when he comes through and does something special like this, it's worth the price of admission.
He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Well, he's struggling. The team's doing well. And what's he do? He goes up there and swings the ball out of the zone. I want to be in the action, too. That's what he's thinking with that swing. That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Hit down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Cole Calhoun. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Striding into the box, Brett Gardner. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Balbuena is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, D. Gordon. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And a fastball here as he rides it the other way into left, a base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Here's a look over to first. And the runner back easily. From the stretch. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. There's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but a multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Standing in now, Ben Gamble, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the belt, kicks and deals. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. In the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
The right fielder, number 99.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. He's got a great opportunity here to get his club right back into the ballgame with 3 men on. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Hard hit ball to short, taken in by Simmons. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Here's C.J. Cron now. And, Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Luis Balbuena will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, I went to one of my go-to numbers. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. But he's got over 60% of the time he's throwing first pitch strike. Now I twist it with, it's just not quality.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Well, when you play with fire, you're going to get burned. He tried to bust the lefty inside, And when you do that in Yankee Stadium, you better be sure it's way inside. If not, this is the result you're going to get.
Colin Park is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Judge is on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Number 1, second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Jace Peterson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gardner is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more,
Eric
Cousins. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's a called strike about thigh high, 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Catcher.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them. Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now here's the pitch. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley as he'll take a look at ball 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. Still without a home run and 8 runs batted in. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. From the stretch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. But this is a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jose Iglesias.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball one.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Andrelton
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Well, there's another line drive single to start the inning here in the middle innings. I tell you what, they are swinging the bats today. They've had a great game plan. They've been aggressive. They've laid off of balls. They've hit strikes, everything you want, and they're executing to a T.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, back-to-back line drives. They're hitting the ball hard. I'll tell you what, this is a little gut check right now for the pitcher.
Scott Kazmir is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Here's Justin Upton now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys, but if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
Heading after it is Judge. He's there and records the first down. Ready once again, Cole Calhoun. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
The first baseman.
So striding forward now, C.J. Cron. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 7-0.
Well, nothing flashy about this base hit. Just a simple ground ball up the middle. But the one thing I do like is the approach to go up the middle. There's a lot of hits in the middle of the diamond.
Luis Valbuena is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
1-1. Here it comes. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no one will get this one. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, they got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Upton's under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's D. Gordon now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Line to the right side. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he's still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for him.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one, he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in once again, Ben Gamble. A couple of walks for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And that... Striding in once again, Colin Park. He'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Way out in front.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Jace Peterson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Catch made out there by Pollock, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance.
Hitter,
Eric Cousins. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Popped up. Iglesias is there for it, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Digging in once again, Greg Bird. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Line drive to left. Upton has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. chopped weakly to the left. Valbuena is right there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Chase Headley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. There's Peterson. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Iglesias is up with it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The center fielder, number 27.
Ready once again, Mike Trout. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pollock ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon. Now batting, Justin Upton. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 7 doubles for him on the season. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Trout is on his way home. And the run is in to score from second. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cole Calhoun. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Way in front of that fastball. Runners on first with 1 down. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And the Angels just won't let up, as this is going to be good for extra bases. Upton rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score is the runner from first. That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run. If they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
Brian Cruz enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Third baseman.
Digging in, Luis Valbuena. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Ball 2.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And another foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
The catcher, number 13, Colin Park.
Colin Park is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Judge is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over, starts a big inning, he can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on its way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's D. Gordon now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Jace Peterson. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Eric Cousins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there. And that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Up next
at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Pollard going back at the track. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the... Striding in, A.J. Pollard. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to the right. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting. Right
Here's
fielder,
big Aaron Judd. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he takes ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
Tell you what, 100 pitches and he gets through the 8th inning. He's run out of bullets, but he's done his job. Now it's time to turn over the bullpen. I don't think we'll see him in the 9th, but if he gets through the 8th, That's a nice job. He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
That gets down, and the inning continues. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
He's set. Here it comes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. And Simmons will make the play here to retire the side. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
A fastball right over the outside corner. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ball one. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he'll miss the target there with the curveball, and it's 2-1 now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those two bombs behind him.
David Robertson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hot shot on the ground to short. Iglesias on the slide. Touché, sir.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Luis Valbuena. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery, and he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
The catcher, number 13.
Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Second baseman, Jace Peterson.
In now, Jace Peterson, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Park rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner from first comes around to score.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the... At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
2-2.
Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third
Digging in, Chase Headley. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Number 39 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. The windup and the 0-1. Swing hard liner to left center, and this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And no advance. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And a relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Wow, nice piece of hitting. The ball's on the outside half, and he stayed with it and just shot it to right field. Beautiful.
Blaine Hardy comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Francisco Cervelli will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Inside here with a cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 12-1 at the end of this one. The Los Angeles Angels with a big 17-hit attack. Lance McCullers